Alright, we're playing the champ as white. We're going to oblige. He plays b6, which is not really an opening that champs play. But anyway, we're going to play bishop here. b6 is, in my opinion, an inferior opening. Especially when you play it this way, because he deprives himself from the counterplay that the pawn c7 would do on c5. It would challenge the center. I think we're going to close this one up. There are many ways of skinning a cat, but I think we're going to do it this way. Now what we're going to watch out is watch out for f5. But first, can we counterattack? Yeah. We've got to be careful not to end up in a positional tangle, if possible. Okay, well, d6 is a predictable. I think castle is the way. So we just castle here. Queen c2. You might play c6, and if we play c4, we might open the c file onto the queen. Oh, that's even better actually, because by playing this move, he's not counter attacking with f5, which is good for us. So we consolidate the center. We go here. Knight d7 is a maneuver to get on c5, but we answer this with this. Or we could play b4 and let our bishop go, but I prefer this. Maybe I think you should play a5 in this position to stop the pawn from going on b4. And he's not playing the right move, so we kick the knight. The knight goes to d7, I suppose, which is really the only square you should go to. We're going to develop our bishop to here. So that we connect the queen and the rook, so that we can answer a5 with a3. g6, in my opinion, weakens a little bit, but how else was he going to develop this bishop? Could we play c5? Well, he's not ready for mayhem. c5, and then we can mess up his position. We're obviously threatening c6 here, but there is also some play coming up with could we take here or could we take here? I don't think he played the right move here. Let's pressure him. Alright, quick look at the clock. We're a little bit behind, but against the champ, that's to be expected. Oh, great move. The best way forward is backwards. So now we can take here and perhaps give him a check here before we concern ourselves with picking up this pawn here. And once he's done that, we can actually play this with terrible consequences for him. If bishop takes, queen takes, and you will have to play c6. We take with threatening c7 check, but also with threatening rook. He's in some kind of trouble here. c6 is really the only move. Everything else leads to mate. Like I said, we're going to take with the pawn. There's some funny play actually with knight here and knight f6, but knight here he will play bishop g7. Could we just sacrifice the knight there. Oh yes, we can because after c7, how does he interpose? If queen takes here, c7 check, and what does he do now? What does the champ do now? He's got to give up his knight, and then we have this knight coming on d5, and he loses the queen. Just like that. And then we take with this, we're threatening d6, and we're threatening rook e1 check, we're threatening rook b8 check. No, I don't think this is going to cut it for him. Checkmate. Sorry, champ.